everybody. Now this is a video I've been wanting to make for a while. What you can see here is I've actually opened up Windows Movie Maker. This is where I put my little videos together, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I've actually as you know, I have the beginning screen of the Merry Christmas, and I have the video, then I have the end screen and that. And so I'm going to show you how I do that. First of all, I go up here to add videos and photos. Come on, there we are. That's an original. Where are we going? Where are we going? We go to images and slides and new slides. Yeah, sometimes I keep changing them, so I've got to add a folder where I know. And this one here, that's the first slide of my Christmas videos that you see every time you start my videos. That is it. Now I will go to the same way to add videos and photos. Now I've got to navigate out of that folder and over to the folder I call original. In here I have got this is where I transfer the photos from my camera to. When I transfer them from my phone, I transfer the videos and photos here. Then I transfer the photos from the original folder over into the images folder. Now we'll add the video. Now the video has got to load. As you see, it's loading in. Now I usually wait till that load before I actually this is a pretty long one, this one. This is 18 minutes 43 seconds, so it'll probably take a long while to load. As you can see, it looks all the same, but it's when you play it is actually when you see it. I'll wait till that loads and we'll see what happens and we'll get that. What I might do, I might stop it until it loads, so that it does take a little while, and I will come back to you when it's finished loading. I'll be back in a tick. Okay, I'm back. It's nearly finished loading. Just only a few more to go. Yeah, this takes long to load. Then when I fix it all up, I'll show you how I put my music in, how I do my transitions I do in it. Then actually saving it also takes a while. Then when it's saved, I actually take it over into another program which actually changes the file extension, which actually makes it smaller, so it doesn't take so long to upload. Plus, it actually changes to a file extension that YouTube are happy with. Okay, so that's finished. Now I will go down here and I click there. It's Garfield. Now I will add my end card. So we go back into YouTube, images, slides, into new slides, and I've already created a slide. It's Advent Calendar Door 12, last slide. Now, because the song "I Wish Merry Christmas" is a bit longer, I make this last slide a bit longer so we get the whole length of the song in. So what I do, I go up here to edit, and in the duration, I've had to work this out with how long the song is, and I put it at 10 seconds. Oh, I hate this. There. Sometimes the numlock doesn't come on when I turn the computer on. So now I go to put 10.39, and that's the length of that. So you can see that it's got double there now, but you don't see double, you'll just see the one. Now I'll go up and put my transition in. I will go up to here and go up to animations, and as you know, I clicked that one, so I just click that, and you'll see that is what you see. Now I put a transition here. I usually put the transition before I put the music because I have found that it's a lot better. So then I go down to the one I put in here, which is that one. Then I go back here and I go back and I add music. Go to add music. Then Jingle Bells cut. Even though it's cut, it's still a bit long, longer than the slide, so I've got to actually take that back to the original slide. Oh, Tigger's not in a good. I've got to change that. I have to do that better. He wasn't turned the right way. That's okay. This takes a little longer. I have discovered that when I do this, I can't just type in the endpoint for the music. I've actually got to do it a bit at a time. Come on. With the other editor I found, it's a bit hard. It is a bit hard doing it. It's a bit harder, but it's going to be a challenge. So that's what I'm going to do, get into that over the Christmas break I'm having. And hopefully I'll actually have it mastered as to what I want. Because the one thing I'm having a hard thing to do, and that I'll actually show you when I get to that part in here, what I'm having hard part for doing in the other program. There are so many programs out here, but I use Windows Movie Maker because it's on the computer. It's free. And I used it a while back when I was doing things from my ex. And I find that for me it's easier for a learner. It's good to have this while you're learning something else. Now I go back, I take the music back to just around the time I start talking on my video, which is almost there, which is about there. So that's why you don't get the whole of Jingle Bells. Now I will scroll down to the bottom and put the cursor down here, put the mark there. And when I do this, when I add the music, I've got to add music to current point, because if I just said add music, it'll actually put it up the top. Well, I've got to put it where I've got the cursor down the bottom, and the music will just go in there, won't you? Go in where I told you to. What's going on? Something's not going right. There it is. Why isn't the music being... There it is. Now I have Wish Merry Christmas at the end. So that shows that you'll hear what you hear in it. You'll hear all that. Now I have to save it. So to save it, I've got to go back home and save movie. And I call it ADBE Advent. I don't call it my movie. I don't like that. I like to give it a name. ADBE Advent. CALENDAR. Door 12 on the 12th of the 12th. 19. Okay, now it's going to save. So this will take a while, so I might also stop this here, so that, as I said, because it takes a while for it to save. And then when we finish, I'll take you over into where I actually change the actual file extension. It's easy. So I will stop it here. It's still up to 2%, so it'll take a little while, because when it's it's 18 minutes. Imagine when I'm doing an hour video. You know, it takes a long time. But you know what? I don't care. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. So I'll just stop that for now. Okay, and this is where I actually convert the file into, I convert it to a WMV file extension. I'll go in and see let you know how big the file is before I convert it. Got to go over to YouTube and down to upload. Now that's the video I made, and that is exactly 2 gigabytes. That's the size of that video. So we will go back to, where are we going to, original? Yeah, it's original. So, bugger, done it again. Okay, now back in, the size of the file I showed you was 2 gigabytes. Now this program I'm using is called Any Video Converter. It will actually change it to a smaller one. You've seen that it was actually 2 gig. Now here it is here. It's an MP4 video, and this is going to actually change it to a smaller thing. Now it's all done. It's the right size. I'm just going to make sure it's where I want it. Now I just click convert video, convert now, and that is going to convert, which is actually going to take a while. So if you like to go off and have a cuppa, and I will stop this in a minute while it gets going. And this will take a while to convert. And actually, the video size that YouTube like videos and images to be at is 1920 by 1080 pixels. I think that's that's the frame size. 192 by 1080 pixels. So that's the size that they like your videos to be done at, and that is what mine are done at. And although the video I'm making now of doing this editing is not that big, but when I bring it into Movie Maker, hopefully I can actually do it to the right thing, so it's actually the right size to make it. So this has taken a while to convert. So I will stop this and I will start it again later when it's getting towards the end, and that's it. I might actually go in to show you when I also uploaded, so you can see my video when it's gone live and it's there for you to watch. So I'll be back in a tick. What's it doing now? Wait a minute. It's encoding to VMW, which is what it does. It's transferring it. It's actually changing the video itself somehow and making it a smaller size. I will tell you the size. I will actually show you the size of the video when it's finished, and to remember that it was 2 gigabytes in size. So I'll be back when I'm getting close to the end of converting. So back in a minute. Okay, now back in, the size of the file I showed you was 2 gigabytes. Now this program I'm using is called Any Video Converter. It will actually change it to a smaller one. You've seen that it was actually 2 gig. Now here it is here. It's an MP4 video, and this is going to actually change it to a smaller thing. Now it's all done. It's the right size. I'm just going to make sure it's where I want it. Now I just click convert video, convert now, and that is going to convert, which is actually going to take a while. So if you like to go off and have a cuppa, and I will stop this in a minute while it gets going. And this will take a while to convert. And actually, the video size that YouTube like videos and images to be at is 1920 by 1080 pixels. I think that's that's the frame size. 192 by 1080 pixels. So that's the size that they like your videos to be done at, and that is what mine are done at. And although the video I'm making now of doing this editing is not that big, but when I bring it into Movie Maker, hopefully I can actually do it to the right thing, so it's actually the right size to make it. So this has taken a while to convert. So I will stop this and I will start it again later when it's getting towards the end, and that's it. I might actually go in to show you when I also uploaded, So you can see my video when it's gone live, and it's there for you to watch. So I'll be back in a tick. What's it doing now? Wait a minute. It's encoding to VMW, which is what it does. It's transferring it. It's actually changing the video itself somehow and making it a smaller size. I will tell you the size. I will actually show you the size of the video when it's finished, and to remember that it was 2 gigabytes in size. So I'll be back when I'm getting close to the end of converting. So back in a minute. Well, I'm back, and my video has almost converted over to a WMV, and it's at 98%. I've been sitting here. What have I done? It's been about an hour to convert, because it's so long. What have I been doing? I was watching something on YouTube through my TV, via my phone. I was going to watch Neighbours, but then my TV went off air. We had a storm here. I thought, okay, what is going on? So about an hour ago, I rang up the local store where I purchased my TV from. He said, everybody's having the same thing. I said, it's a storm. He says, yes, it's a storm. You just got to hang it out. So that's it. So I had my tea, as I said, and I've been watching little videos on YouTube, which is good. The one little video I watched was amazing. It was about this mother cow who kept walking up and down this fence line looking at this guy. He kept walking. One time she just stood him for 5 minutes. It was like she's trying to tell him something. And what she was trying to tell him, finally realised, was that her calf had gone under the fence and was outside the fence, outside the yard. Okay. Now, you see that pop up? Well, that is finished. It's finished converting. Now, I'll open the output folder where the new video has gone. And there it is up here. It was 2 gigabytes. That's it, 2 gigabytes, and is now down to 116 megabytes. So it is very tiny. That's how good if you edit your videos on your computer, and you wonder why they're taking so long to actually upload. This is the reason. They could be big. And I know I tried to upload a tiny video I made, and when I was uploading it, it had a thing saying that would be better to convert it to another file extension for YouTube. So I did. So what I'm doing now, I'm just taking it out of that folder and putting it into this folder. See, that's the big one I made, and that's the one I just converted. Even though they're the same ones and the same thing, because they got different file extension, it's okay because different file extension, even though they are the same name. So this one I will move over to there, which one day soon I will do that. And that's the end of that. Now I might as well finish uploading it. So now I will go from there over to YouTube. You know how we do? Yeah, that's Sean Casserole. So here, you know how to upload. You go to upload. Come on. This is a new way to upload. Now I select my file, which that's the thumbnail. I'll have to go back in that later for the thumbnail that I have already created. Now I've got to go down to the output. See, I've got to upload, and that's it. That's the correct one, so that will go up, and it's going up. Now I'll change the title. ADB event, DALENDAR, Look, the capital C. Sometimes I have a problem spelling calendar. Yeah, I know. Who else does? Hey, come on. The 12th of December, 2019. Okay, now it's also, I forgot to do that. It's also good, they say, to put in the description because that helps in searching. So I always make up something. I'll just say, another day makes it another door to open on my advent calendar, calendar. So come and see what is. I know I can't spell. Is behind the doors. One thing about this, I felt calendar wrong. I just right click and got calendar. And this is behind. I know I'll put an O in. Who is my SPDC special guest today? That's it. What else have I got in my description? Okay, I have got the link to my channel to subscribe. I have got my email if someone wants to email me. I've got disclosure how these are not real babies and the videos aren't made for them. I also added hashtags. Now this is how you probably noticed some videos have hashtags up near their title. Well, this is where you put it. You put the hashtags in there. Yes, Team Ortez, that's at the front. That's the first and foremost. I am there for Stephanie and Jackie with what they're going through with this lawsuit. So Team Ortez, and I got my channel name, Reborn, Advent Calendar and Christmas. Now we come down to upload the thumbnail. I reckon thumbnails are really good to have. It's what the person really sees. Now I've got to go into my images, into my thumbnails. I've already made a few a day ahead. So because they're all the same image, I just changed the color of the text and everything to make it look different for every day. Oh, these are little images that Avatar Fan 1000 created for Jackie and Stephanie to help raise money for their lawsuit. I add them to it. That's my usual thumbnail, which will be going back after Christmas. So I will put my thumbnail, which is today, door 12, yes. I also have playlists, so if you want to look for something, I actually have all these playlists. This goes into Christmas 2019, and what we got down here, no, it's not made for kids. My videos are not made for kids, they're made for adults in the Reborn community. And I go next. I don't do any more end screens there, and I want to publish it now when it's uploaded. So that's all it. So once that finished published, that'll be uploaded for you to see, which it's 20% uploaded and it's got 15 minutes to go. So I think I will end this video. I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration of how I edit and do my videos. Thumbnails, I reckon, are good. I create my thumbnails in the same program. I create my end screen and intro screen. It's all through there. What else? It's just a simple program I've had for years. I was a bit worried that when I got Windows 10, that if it was going to be compatible with Windows 10. Thank goodness it is. So I will use that program for as long as I can. So that's it. So, and if you want to copy a link to go somewhere, it's there. I don't click publish until it's finished and it's all uploaded. So that's it. and I will see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow. So wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day, and I'm going to say bye-bye. And because Garfield can't come over, you won't be able to see him, but he is here. He's watching this with me, so I will see you tomorrow in my next video. I know you haven't seen my face for a while. Maybe I will shock you and put my face around in one calendar. Okay, so bye-bye. Merry Christmas, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye. Yes, I am waving to you. I am. Bye.